everyone! Today we're going to talk about the Spanish Fess. This is the flag of Spain. It consists of a horizontal triband of red, yellow, and red. The yellow stripe is charged with the Spanish coat of arms and is oriented towards the hoist side of the flag. For this video, the most important feature of the flag is the stripe proportions. The yellow stripe is the same height as the two red stripes combined. This means the stripes have a ratio of 1 to 2 to 1. This ratio is known as a Spanish Fess and is named after the flag of Spain. The Spanish Fess applies just to flags with horizontal stripes. Flags with vertical stripes where the central stripe is the same size as the two outer stripes combined is known as a Canadian pale. And yes, it was named after the flag of Canada. And yes, we'll be doing a video on the Canadian pale, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and watch out for that one. So let's return to the Spanish Fess. As well as the flag of Spain, there are 4 other current national flags that use this stripe layout. We're going to show you the other 4 flags. First up is Cambodia. It has a central red stripe bordered by 2 blue stripes. The red stripe is charged with a depiction of Angkor Wat, a very famous religious temple complex located in Cambodia. Next we have Laos. Like Cambodia, it uses blue and red stripes, but the colors are reversed. The central blue stripe is charged with a white disc that represents the moon. Our next flag is Lebanon. It's a triband of red, white, and red, and the white stripe is charged with a depiction of a cedar tree, which is green colored. And here is the flag of Libya. It uses a triband of red, black, and green. The central black stripe is charged with a white crescent and moon. This is the only national flag that uses a Spanish Fess where the top and bottom stripes are different colors. Here are the 5 flags once more that use a true Spanish Fess. And we say true because there is a looser definition of a Spanish Fess that applies to stripes that don't use a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio, but look similar to true Spanish Fess flags. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a few moments and show you some examples. But first, let's ask the following question. Why would one use a Spanish Fess design to begin with? Well, the 5 national flags that use the design give us the answer in plain sight. Apart from the stripe ratio, what else do all these flags have in common? The answer is that all of them are charged. All 5 flags have a charge on the central stripe. By making the central stripe double the thickness of the top and bottom stripes, it allows for the addition of a charge that's quite large in size and therefore easier to see on the flag. Here we can see the flag of Lebanon on the left, and on the right is what the flag would look like if the stripes were all the same size. In our opinion, the flag's creators made the right choice in going with the Spanish Fess. The tree design is quite detailed in its outline, and the ability to make it larger on the flag makes it easier to see. Here is the flag of Laos on the left, and again on the right is what it would have looked like as a triband with equally sized stripes. For this flag, we think it wasn't as important to make it a Spanish Fess, and that's because the white disc is a very simple design. In fact, it's just about the simplest of charges you could have on a flag, and for the version on the right, it's still very easy to see the white disc. So what about this looser definition of a Spanish Fess we mentioned earlier? The best way to explain it is with examples, and we have 4 other national flags to show you. Here is the flag of Belize. Some argue this design is a Spanish Fess because it has top and bottom horizontal stripes and a central stripe that's larger. For this flag, the blue is so large we would describe it as the field of a flag. Of course, the reason the blue is so large is to accommodate the large and detailed national coat of arms, which is used as the flag's charge. The red stripes each take up 10% of the flag's height, as opposed to a true Fess design which would take up 25%. Next we have the flag of Mauritania. Like Belize, it uses red stripes top and bottom. These red stripes are closer to a true Spanish Fess because they each take up 15% of the flag's height, but that's still thinner than the 25% of a true Spanish Fess layout. For Belize and Mauritania, it's easy to see the central stripe is much larger than the top and bottom stripes. The next 2 flags we're going to show you go in the opposite direction of the Spanish Fess proportions. Here is the flag of Lesotho. At first glance, it might look like the stripes are the same size, but in actual fact, they have a ratio of 3 to 4 to 3. The top and bottom stripes are each 75% the height of the central stripe, and this is why it's somewhat difficult to tell there's a size difference. And finally, we have the flag of Tajikistan. Like Lesotho, the top and bottom stripes are each more than half the size of the central stripe. The stripes have a ratio of 2 to 3 to 2, meaning that each of the outer stripes are 67% the size of the central stripe. So while these proportions are closer to a Spanish fess than Lesotho's flag, it's still not that easy to tell the central stripe is larger than the other two. So let's look at the flags again. Just like the true Spanish fess flags, all of them have charges on the central stripe, and again, this is why they chose these proportions to begin with. We much prefer the stripes of Belize and Mauritania because Lesotho and Tajikistan look too much like regular tribands with stripes of equal size. So in total, we have 5 national flags that use a true Spanish fess and 4 national flags that use a variant of the Spanish fess. All of them have a charge. So while the main reason to use a Spanish fess is to make a charge larger, could we use the Spanish fess layout without any charge? Spain provided us with the name, and Spain may also give us the answer to the question of an uncharged Spanish fess. This is the civil flag of Spain. It's an uncharged version of the national flag. In our view, this is a great flag. Without the charge, it's still instantly recognizable as the Spanish flag, and of course, it's orders of magnitude simpler than the charged flag with its very complicated coat of arms. We think uncharged Spanish fess designs are an option for new national flags, but they would have to ensure the color layouts aren't too similar to the national flags, which currently have a regular triband. For example, this Spanish fess of red, white, and blue wouldn't work well as a national flag because it's too similar to the flag of the Netherlands and also the flag of Luxembourg. Here is a Spanish fess using green, white, and green that could work as a national flag, and here is one with black, yellow, and black. So are there any current national flags that don't use the Spanish fess but should? We believe the answer is yes. We've identified about a dozen national such flags. We plan to make a video in the future discussing these flags, but for now we're going to show you one example. Here is the flag of India. The central white stripe is charged with a wheel known as the Ashoka Chakra. The charge is fairly detailed, and its small size means it's difficult to see the details. By making the stripes a Spanish fess, we can enlarge the blue wheel, and with the larger charge, it's easier to see the details, especially when viewing the flag from far away. Here is a side-by-side view for comparison. Here are our overall thoughts on the Spanish fess. We think it's an excellent idea to utilize it when a flag is charged with an element that's quite detailed. Now, it's also our opinion that detailed charges shouldn't be used on flags to begin with, but if flag designers insist on using them, then they should make them large, and using a Spanish fess can help achieve this. As for uncharged Spanish fess flags, we think they can work as long as the colors used don't make the design look too similar to other flags already being used. And as for using a variant of the stripe proportions, we think it's better to go with thinner top and bottom stripes because the design is easier to distinguish compared to going in the opposite direction. And finally, here is one more flag. It's none other than the official flag for this channel. Our flag uses a true Spanish fess layout of blue, yellow, and blue with the yellow stripe charged with a blue star. So what do you guys think of the Spanish fess? Do you think it's a good layout? Should it be used more often? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel and check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.